Gayus, yes, family, Gayus. Well, I want to welcome you to your program. We use the program where the bring information come to you. It will be your voice, my voice. Inside the program today, we used to take a look at the month of July, the way the rain don't come, and some of the community around in the city. The heavy rain, we for the community don't get another mudslide. Conservation Society, they call on the authority therefore let them take urgent action so that they will protect their reserve area there. So for fact the one that will go court and tick them when they're not supposed for court and agriculture. So the Labour Congress to meet stakeholders there for let them look the law them back and the labor law there in the country. Security updates, 4 people them, they don't charge and go court for we they get drug where they're not supposed to get in their hand and they get things there where they take with bomb. This and more plus other things over we can journalistic program we use. The name now than must say. Alright, now so we go begin with a look at the way manner where the July months, you know, it don't do something as some community them around the city. So I mean as the side say, been take that look there.
From July 1 to now, heavy rain they come all about the country. For this make, where you still will visit different community them. For see and be and bug them.
Because there are 2 of carrots there and cost that disaster. Because they don't say how many years they are. That's not the happen. As they can't ace up them to do the benefit. And don't be
because of the lake clear them, that they make the water they overflow. You know, where the water they cannot get passage. At the end of the day, the water they take over the streets. All they do business, customer and they come again because all the water don't flow. We know they for all do business. So the strain, you see.
You for cut the street, the trees there. We cut the trees there, moon. Now lead to climate change. Right now the water not easy for us right now. The guys is only get pure water for drink. That's now a big problem now. So right now with the money we concerning this climate change. Like now, I need change, but we like this last season the kind of rain water we get, you know, good to the past 2 to 3 years there. Yes, we not get pure water. We strain. We not get sufficient water. You know sufficient sun. You know pure nature. Down the distance we go take water na tree. The dam they dry because of it in the trees or in the court and the area.
So till we go to update to now. All them community people here, they take care of the community. For CC, Badman symbol not going to be in the community and the country as a whole. For SABC use, me I'm not as I say. The report.
Alright. Heavy rain down left Congo town community with mudslide. Then they were thorough. Get this story.
Me no name na Alfred Kalawasisi. And me na the chairman of this community. Last night from 2 we get heavy rain. From there we just see a commonado because government can they tell we say as long as you a leader when anybody will decide disaster area D where heavy rain they come they will wake people they excuse from the area. So we just see the water begin penetrate between this host and this land. So from then, sharp 4, 9 this hill cuts. And we cut mostly it not cause no death. So we decide for block the access road, let people use another venue. And also governments they don't plead. But this host will stand, at least let them go find where means they don't do nothing. Government we don't call we're gonna cancel with different government parastatals there. Then put stop towards this house. We can't see, you don't sell the host. Then the woman can meet with the community, with the stakeholders them. They say that you can't talk to, we say you can't put retaining wall for protect this hill. From there now, we don't see no any better things take place. And these things, and for the mere facts are standing as yourself, they don't turn death trap for the hill. And also the place they don't crack. And I don't mobilize boys them. But at least let them clear the road, let people go get the access road back, take place. But now, when we see the water don't divert another way, so we decide now, say, with the plea to proper government, and we need the support.
Any of this the courts, they kill people there. Every rain can come, big rain, all man can want to go inside. Some of people should get up picking there, they go catch there. Now we never the way they own bank in the inside. Because this here, you don't even take them. Inside this is easy, but one man they don't inside the dirty, just go for them para. They die same spot. So we now the afraid what this silly end. So what is normal now? How the place end? It is for them anytime. What is normal now? What is it for them? Pass to call upikile them belbela.tv. Because if they left the dirty, you for them back way for them I go right inside the hostel. So now I make go ready the belbel the dirty. What is normal now? There woman and the truth. While the government help we for let them make for we find retaining wall now. When I don't make the retaining wall now, so from that now, we are going to put dirty. We go full up. We go make we go save now this area. We call it on place no day. We not go to say we dey come here one time. Wait for the all man one, they go and catch all sides. So now money with the gap will build the dirty. But if you see big rain come back, come back, they cut back. You know they sleep. Hey, you cut, they kill people. You go sleep. You don't sleep.
Councillor Samuel Kama, what do you come? Okay, nice. They see now, the yellow colors net causes damage. So the only thing I will advise is we're in the camp, and next we're in the camp, we announce and say, when I come outside disaster place, when I go first, later when I can come back. That is why we can call it NDMA, National Disaster Management Authority. But NDMA, the last time when they come, outside that one disaster, they may happen. But when they come, then go, they don't come again. So please, would they plead to them back? Let them come. Nobody no die. They just get locked because this disaster happened. Now take lock net. If I be sent them on money, we will get beaucoup disaster. But God, they now we said way nothing happen.
Alright, Salute Labour Congress meets and stakeholder them for them look the law them back and the labor law them. Now the country, so Chile Williams get the story.
They talk to Chief Francis Kamara, the acting commissioner of labor and employment. So they look at the play between the new labor laws, the Employment Act, the Work Permit Act, and the Overseas Employment and Migrant Workers Act, and how they contribute for promote decent work in Sierra Leone. Decent workers are saying in the opening statement that work where the worker will get, we acceptable to them. And when they do that work, they do it under conditions of freedom, equity, security, and dignity. When they do the work, respect for them, freedom for them, fairness for them, they work for secure. What they try for them, first of all, we will not do it. We want to really get a dedicated program we call Labor Hour. Where in that Labor Hour, they will talk about the provisions of them law in there. Page by page, part by part, session by session. So once they do that one day, you will find out with time, a lot of workers, a lot of employers, and the general populace will know about the labor law they are. And then that will help them, or let them also go according to the provisions of that law. Law will all abide by the provisions of the law. Law implement the provisions of the law as the day. If we do that one day, it will improve, it will bring a lot of improvement in the world of work in Sierra Leone. We will increase productivity, we will make government system get more resources for able to deliver services, and then even families where they live in communities and in the country at large will benefit. Because mind you, one woman, they must get 2-3 people with the support. So if the condition of work improve for her, instead of going for support other people then, with them people and their life will improve, and gradually poverty will reduce in the country.
Mohamed Salih Bangura, President of the Sierra Leone Labour Congress. This conference today is day about for popularize the new labor laws where government will enact and for make them known to both employers and employees, because we find out say the former labor laws them you don't go out of style, as we can say, they don't old, so they're not being current again with the present system. So we're really happy with government bring out the process of enacting the new labor laws when they come into play. But if they don't enact the new labor laws here, it's necessary for the people that are waiting at the ground, that is the employees, the employers and other stakeholders there, let them know, let them be conversant with the new labor laws here, so that they will be very, very useful in the world of work in Sierra Leone. When a law is made, we find out the people in the way always ready for breakup, but it depends on the structure we therefore effectively implement the laws here. Because if the structures they're doing at the ground or within the court system will be implemented there, definitely the cry of the workers and other stakeholders will be very less, and that is what we are working towards. Well, we expect see the one day we present the participants in this workshop, then they go out with the knowledge of the new labor laws. only for go call the other members at the workplace so that they were able to pass the information. Because if they can't so no more, then go see them. They not pass the information to the workers and the employers. I think say it not go work. So we, the Labour Congress, we also go out from monitor the situation to make sure that say the participants from all our labor unions that we can this workshop when they go, then call meetings and workshops within their own operations for like they implement and pass out the information adequately.
Alright, we can't go to security updates as 4 people and now they don't charge them go courts for way they alleged say they get drugged and we they're not supposed to get now they and things that they take for make bomb. I mean that's a side C and must see they get the story.
Senior officers of the Australian Police Force, our media colleagues, officers, and the provinces. So, I'm Chief Inspector Edward K. Kamara. I'm the Information Officer at charge at the Traffic Directorate, Central Police Division. When we start this year, 2024, we realized that the fatalities really occur in road crashes was alarming. So the Directorate put up a strategy as to how to mitigate the huge number of crashes will occur. So we draw up three thematic areas. One, for look into the unregistered and unlicensed vehicles, as well as Okadas and KKs, for making a reduction. Number 2, we look at overloading, and the last one was the artificial decoration on those vehicles, especially commercial vehicles. So we embark on those operations effectively all over the country so as to see how best we can reduce those crashes.
We suspected to be harmful drugs. We for use for put this country into trouble. So the investigation is ongoing. We get key players we be really able to identify about 5 of them when Hussein Ali Anta, Jamal Anta, Samuel Mara, Ibrahim Bashir Kamara, Suleiman Bari, they're on the run right now. Then we get 8 suspects in our custody as I speak. Ibrahim Bashir Kamara, Samuel Mara, Hussein Anta, Jamal Anta, Abdul Aziz Kamara, Aliu Kamara, Ahmed Bangura, Ibrahim Ali Hussein. They were in our custody for now. We were able to interview 14 suspects. Then 14 there, 3 na Lebanese, na Hussein Anta, Jamal Anta, and Ibrahim Ali Hussein. Then 11 were Sierra Leoneans, where they help with the investigation. Ibrahim Bashir Kamara, Samuel Mara, Abdul Aziz Kamara, Ali Kamara, Ahmed Bangura, Victor Isa Bakuntu, Alhaji Kaba Sisi. We get 2 custom officers where they also belong make statement when Sharif Bandi Mustafa, Solomon Thibault Rogers. They will also get 2 image analysts from ITS Kani unit when Elizabeth 2, where Peter Pungu and Elijah Tumbu Kalom. Then we don't send this file to law officers for legal advice. Then return to it for we don't charge 4 of those suspects where then they now custody where the evidence they really point at them. Where now Ibrahim Bashir Kamara, they will get Samuel Mara, Jamal Anta, and Hussein Ali Anta. These 4 people, law officers, don't ask we that we for charge them go court. So the CID will work on that now for charge those for let them go court. As of now, this now we stand. The investigation still they go on.
Alright, okay, we will go over to Kenema and join Safa Moriba for some updates.
Mena Augustine Aruna Mohammed Sandi, Region Chief of Dudu, Chiefdom, Kenema District.
Since you don't be in the place, how long you don't tell the some of the strategies that we don't put in place for instance say development for go na do the chiefdom and we fambu them go stay together.
I don't take 7 months from my appointment for I be region chief last serve as region chief of Dudu Chiefdom. Now the 2nd March now they go inaugurate me to the chiefdom. When I go, my first program we are set up as head of administration at the chiefdom. 1, I draw a timetable. I don't go right round the chiefdom. I don't work visit all the 7 sections. For that, I talk to them, let them understand my ideology. I talk to them about peace. 1, for let them embrace themselves. Dudu Chiefdom, na chiefdom with 2 ruling houses. The Gebai house and the Faba house. I go talk to everybody. Dudu Chiefdom na one family. I go talk to everybody for let we forget about all in the differences. We talk about Dudu. Dudu a big part we all. Okay. So I don't go right across the chiefdom. I don't visit all the 7 sections and headquarter towns there. I don't hold section and meeting at all the 7 sections.
Dudu Chiefdom now one of the chiefdoms in Kenema District where a get road network, you know, for talk about every communication, what you don't put in place.
Yeah. First and foremost, I go, I talk to the people there. I say, let we first project. My first priority na cleanliness, because cleanliness now they give people them good health. I talk to them for let we agree on the date for let they do general cleaning. We all don't agree say the last Saturday of every month we for do general cleaning right across the chiefdom. That people they don't take her now as their baby.
That don't they go on perfectly?
Yes, we don't do it for the past 4 months. Yes, we don't do that. Then the road network, I don't go see. I go right at the interior. I don't see the problem with the facing. I don't report on to the appropriate authorities there. Then even the communication. Me say where I can go to do. I don't get coverage on the day. Instead, I don't take on to the higher level, the higher quarter, for let people they help with, for let get communication.
The Deputy Director for NPAA, Dongo Tinafo Salon, China, on youth innovation. Well, he talk more to Aminat Saisi, for let youth them, you know, go able, now this country, can able benefit from the thing we go do na China. Well, one for let we see.
Mina Dwight Z.K. Sheriff, the Deputy Executive Director of the National Protected Area Authority. Salon, they continue for benefit from the good diplomatic relationship between Sierra Leone and China, and by extension, all African countries where they be present and where they continue for benefit from China. China go try for show as to how far they have come from the side where they be done there and the side where they now. They will get a 50 years development direction. And they don't see say the 2 approaches where they take. When are the reforms the way they do and opening up to the global community. Don't definitely enhance them for me them do this stage and do now. So the one for taken out from this point before China developmental programs will don't begin with the 8 years by 2029. The one for taken out for deepening more reforms and deepening more opening for the wider world. And we will transform China now, deepening more in technology and other transformations. So then they concentrate on industrialization and urbanization and how then we will achieve them things and for who continent that really direct, and many bad benefits for that landscape. So Africa is being considered. So the whole of Africa, the 52 countries in the continent of Africa, youth leaders who are present in China at different places. China relationship with Africa, they continue for strengthening more, and they're ready for definitely make sure say how the upcoming young leaders of Africa, they're able to tap into how far they've come, how we will take them from that point. The direction is developing a program for 5 years. Then think can say, no, you know, a country need for develop an agenda for more than 5 years, for more than 20 years, for more than 50 years. So that even if leadership change, whatever leadership they can, they continue in that developed plan where they don't do for 50 years. Request for things where they able make let the young people, the young leaders of Africa and Sierra Leone will be able to benefit from. I appeal to the Chinese government, to the Chinese people, that these invitations are enough for just limit to the gathering. If we limit beyond that, we need more empowerment in the academic sector of the young people of this country, especially based in the new technology we can now. I request also that the need for deepening more the relationship at all fronts, in construction, in agriculture, in the mining sector, etc.
All right, the AIDS Health Foundation Sierra Leone, AHF Sierra Leone, don't join the umbrella body AIDS Health Care Foundation for celebrating over 2 million people where they live with HIV and AIDS in care. Well, the country program director for AHF Sierra Leone explained more, but the problem when they get and the success story them to Nandewa Toronka.
The AIDS Health Care Foundation, AHF, now one good organization where they work stronger one with the Sustainable Development Goal number 3, winner for ensure good health and well-being for all man in the world, and for make sure say people them free from HIV and AIDS. One of the main targets now for ensure say they're able for overcome HIV and AIDS before the year 2030. So for join the rest of the world, support AHF for celebrate them over 2 million lives them where them don't they provide service and treatment for people them where they live with HIV and AIDS under their care. Make the AIDS Health Care Foundation Salon serve the boast of the positive response with 36 health facility now 4 regions with over 33,000 HIV and AIDS patients them where they don't care for, give free treatment, and same way so advocate for them with community engagement and counseling from medical practitioners them now the health facility them for prevent people them from HIV and AIDS and for build up them hope, give treatment to people them we already don't get the HIV sick. The country program director for AIDS Health Care Foundation Salon, Madam Miata Jambawai Kaisamba, been talk more.
So as we talk now as an organization, AIDS Health Care Foundation, where they work now 47 countries across the world, they celebrate 2 million lives in care. So now that's where they celebrate across the globe. And Sierra Leone don't join with other sister countries then for do that celebration. The years we're able for move to other sites. There we go Bo, we go Makeni, we now de Kailan, we de Moyamba, we de Maboka, and all of them sites here. We're not just there at the big town there. We actually they work in the rural settings, like in the Bo area, we de Sirabo, Kenema district, we de even Panguma, we did Congo. We did try for reach out, to the people that we believe for say not the able for Canadian big town for get quality care. We did provide quality services across the country and government. We did work with government because this is not just AHF. We get partners there. Government now the major provider of HIV/AIDS services inside this country. So I want to encourage people that say, when I come out, when I'm not afraid, we will come, we'll give you the services. And some people can phrase say, hey, when we come, all man go know, say I live with HIV. No. I can assure you that they say, Lord and then at this country. And the people they work with, they respect that mandate. Nobody no go know about your status if you not allow me.
One of them beneficiaries, the same way so, don't they live with HIV and AIDS for over 15 years now, self-been talk behind the camera.
To people them, me mean testimony and why been dead down. I can't do this. I was down. I thank God. AHF they give me the medicine. Anything I can for supply, I know they need stock outside AHF. In fact, they give me vitamin and they give me opportunistic infection medicine them, like septrin and others them for infection. Oh, we know they pay for them, not free. One for 10 people out there, we not do them test it. On a commitment, on a go do on a test. HIV not a killer disease. HIV not a kill nobody. Passively a kill you, it left you medicine. What's the hour for 10 now where they take the medicine where they want it? You see what's in the kill person, not for the HIV they kill you, now the self-stigma. What I mean by self-stigma? You they condone yourself. You say, Usami go pull this back. Papa God lad I want him. No, not think that one day. People then they live with other conditions and they die. Me will get HIV. Now miss it also. I'm not saying I'm not going to die, but not HIV will kill me.
The medical officer in charge of AHF na the Connaught Hospital, Dr. Abubakar Kalon, self been encouraged people them for make them go for checkup and go take them treatment. Well, so the AIDS Healthcare Foundation Salon, they continue for save more life and give more support for CC, the HIV and AIDS don't bata na the country. Me name Nanande Watawonka.
Alright, one for go to Tinap Social Club as Lawyery, waiting again for you.
Well, you talk to Paul Carlos Samuels, the country director for the Independence National Park, and also the double as the admin and communication director for the Independence National Park called Tinap Social Movement. Well, today we come na Tonkolili district, Bumbuna, where we come together, young people right across the country, inside Bumbuna, Tonkolili district, for make we able for talk to youthman them na the community and across the country, so that they were able for serve as environmental stewards them, where they were able for get the know-how and they were able for get the technique as to how they can able for contribute for preserve and for protect the environment from the eruption of disaster, considering the fact that we dey right into the raining seasons and we all know what can happen inside the raining seasons. Well, in Canto we knowledge that every year we within our salon we very well know say disasters can happen every year right across the country. As a mean of mitigating now rate of disaster eruption across the country, we decide for embark on this particular initiative for CRBest. We teach young people as to what thing they will able for do, so that then self can able for give back to society and protect the environment from them bad disasters, them flooding, landslide, mudslide, and then other things that we say they make the environment prone to disaster. And so as a result of that, we say make we talk to young people, because if a young man serve as an environmental steward, where he no say and gets a responsibility for watching environment, then and go able for embark on strategies and efforts them we will make we all join hands together for make we environment safe for we all. We next step as an organization come August 14, we will officially launch the tree planting campaign, where we want for plant over 100,000 trees right across the country of Sierra Leone. So come August the 14th, right now the Teresa Cisse All Kennedy Street, we want for officially launch the tree planting campaign and also get a memorial service so we get for reflect on the lives that we say we've been lost by a mudslide incident we've been happen na Matome community.
Alright, we'll go back to Kenema and join Safa Moriba for give you another update on the Kenema district.
Mina Augustine Amara Kane, the Public Relations Officer for
the Eastern Technical University of Salone, where they na Kenema. As it stands, we get we second batch of students where they write the second semester examination, specifically the first year students them. But policy day where the courts and the administration they execute and ensure say before students sit exam, if I don't pay 100%, if you not don't pay 60% during the first semester exams. So this policy don't do in enforcement for the start of the examinations onto this point. As God may have it, we get some discussions with the Oversight Committee on Technical and Higher Education and Ministry, and then we get a consensus say we for allow the student them for write the examination, and we then write the examinations. We try for sort out the one that way they don't pay, mark them, script them, and get a deadline date when at the 30th of August for ensure say the one that way they not pay it, then pay on or before the stated date. So if they not pay at all before that time they reach, we not go mark them scripts and then not go get results for promotes to the next year.
Yeah, so students don't compare Eastern Technical University to that of other universities. This area say, but could be don't they go out of the exam for them to just get high grade? What could be your comment? Now, high grade itself, we get in two categories. Before I comment on the other universities, then now students then they create high grades them for themselves. That is, then go come na examination hall, then see exam questions. They won't come on and do. Then say we know they sit them, we go sit them high grade. This be known they happen. And then secondly, most of them students here are not degree pay fees. Some can prefer buy expensive gadgets, buy phones them, buy things them where them feel say can gratify them without knowing that it get for harm them if they not pay examination. So by the university's policy, anybody will not pay fee, you not a student of the institution. You for be a paid up and registered student, and then your registration determine on the total number of money we don't pay. Now Eastern Technical University are the only university in Salone where they accept 60% payment first semester and 40% payment second semester. Now the whole country check it out, and then you go know say yes, it is Eastern Technical University, and Eastern Technical University no they do so. Now most times we all for realize say students they pay for examination booklet, and at one time they pay for examination booklet. So where you rewrite an examination at the university, you must for pay for the booklet where they write. So that is even the reason we are paying for references and high grades. And people will not pay examination. Now one of exam everybody gets at the university, where you get your reference or your high grade, than at the second exam where you can't sit. So you need for take responsibility of that.
Now we will bring on some text message then. We now join Victor Kuruma.
Family on now do. Well, this are the messages that we don't take on into the program. This one say my opponents wanna be done day in existence for over 50 years now. But on a need for do more, for improve more on the 30% quota for women representation of parliament and in public life. This one they come from Teresa Nabadi. This one say the Ebirin last night be alongside them and the Congo community. We don't cause Mudslide. This one they come from Elizabeth like John Obe. This one say the drug and substance abuse don't make the youth them, don't they die in a different side them across the country. From one concerned citizen above. This one say August 11 this year, they mark 5 years after the mudslide. But still, people and the bills now side them where they beyond the government's green belt area. From Amidu Tarawali, na Gloucester village. This one say, the Salone-China relationship be done there from the time where Salone they make China be member na the United Nations by one vote. This one they come from Charles Jones, na John Street. This one say, I say bad people them don't begin the dig lady body them, na the grave them, na Calmont Road, na Waterloo. This na for waiting. This one they come from Joseph Yambasu, na Waterloo. Dan so far this studies. text messages them. We don't carry the program.
All right. Thank you very much, Victor Kuruma. Well, we'll get Victor Kuruma back before we end the program. But quickly, I just want to bring on one appointment from the Inspector General of Police. In accordance to Section 1572 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, it don't please the Police Council of the Republic of Sierra Leone for appoint Mr. Yea Edward Samadia as the new Deputy Inspector General of Police. Well, Mr. Yea Samadia, congratulations, and for wish you all the best in your new appointment, and with God's grace and guidance in your new post. Mr. William Fayaselo, Inspector General of Police. All right, we continue the program. We'll go to elections now, and we'll join Aminata Saisi.
Mrs. Nelista Stacker Davis. First of all, the Union Hotel, Food, Drinks, Tobacco, Entertainment, and Tourism Workers Union. We operate with 2 bargaining certificates, one for the hotel and catering and another for the industries. For the union, we just done a delegate conference, and 10 positions we get. Fortunately for us, we'll be able to get 5 women and 5 men for the different positions. We not ever happen in the history of trade unionism. For they will get 50% women na the executive. So that's not the one mark we, the hotel union for short, don't make. And after this delegate conference now, we look for go na the province, because there are a lot of industries will come up in hotels and guest houses we need for go organize, because we try for they in line with the ILO decent work agenda, and we know see there are lots of difficulties with the workers in the province and even the rural area, the rural area. So now we next program done where we want go through and see what we can achieve. Well, the problem they arise on and on, but now the workplace, if something happen there, we not gonna know except somebody can tell we. So then offices there or place where we organize, where we get members. Then when something happen, we get shop steward, we get assistant shop steward, we even get departmental representatives then. So when issue come up, then the shop steward they go all out with the HR department for solve them. If they're not able to solve them, then they call the union. Then we can go and intercede and see how we can solve them together with the management team. But I will assure you, say in most cases we can succeed. Now the only areas where we really knocking push now the areas of stealing, because even at the agreements it did say proven stealing and dismissed, and we will not encourage stealing, we will not encourage fighting or gambling or taking alcohol. But any other one, small issues them, or if not the management want to take advantage, we can take up the stand. And if we push, will not succeed, we can further go for consultation now the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security.
All right, the Sierra Leone Correctional Services, well, then do a tour, for go monitor the building sites them across the country. Well, more on that, Monsieur to say. The step we then take for build detention facility them, now problem where the Sierra Leone Correctional Service been done they get long term. Right now, the way the detention facility where it now out them bill them, now for key but 100 inmates them, We now, by how you see them now, you don't place it overcrowd. That means say the facility not do again for inmates them and then different detention center also now. According to the Acting Director General for the Salone Correctional Service, Brigadier General Sheikh Suleiman Massakoy, they say the number of inmates there where they come don't pass where the facility there, and then they don't be concerned for the institution. And the below then they build this new detention center them, it be important so that they will be able to address the issue of this overcrowding. They say also talk say this tour where they do so, and for let them go monitor and see how then detention center so they go.
Or like the president's vision, you know, say they talk about infrastructural development. You understand? And we don't say we cells that we don't build them for a very long time. Most of them, they not they go in line with the emerging threats now with the crime rate. The crime rate don't increase. So as the crime rate don't increase, we they get more people there into centers then. So if we not try for build more centers, or if we not try for expand, we will get overcrowding, we will be dangerous. And we don't want anything will happen into our cells, we will be catastrophic. So now we could decide, say, we'll do some expansion, we'll get some structures, so that we go use that one day for decongest some of the prisons there. So one, improve best practice, go in line with international standards, and for decongest the cells there. You know, so cells there always, they are very, very overcrowded. Most times they are overcrowded. So one, because the crime rate will increase. And the things that people they can at jail for, at times, if we get way for able to decongest them, it go fine. But the law officers department, they work on anything in this, so that we able not every crime for Canada centers. Forget community-based sentence we go do, so that the community will benefit. But this one would help for the congested prisons there and get more facilities in line with international best practice. Mind you, we get human rights people the way they can check na them place here for see if we practice human rights, if we obey the Mandela rule, all those things.
Then the bill na Freetown, Waterloo, Kono, Moyamba, and Kalam district. The Waterloo facility where they go down Dunham, it go able to accommodate but 300 inmates them. Ilam with international standard, and it go provide breeze go the cancer and other facility them. And the detention center na Waterloo, so then go provide accommodation for female inmates them for the very first time na Waterloo. After they go down the facility them, then go train people them where they go down recruit for more personnel them for the detention center. The contractor so he praised the progress where the work they take so far, and he call for let them continue for support the government for let them go build more. Now more seriously say send this report where I read in the studio. Alright, Conservation Society they call on authority them for let them take urgent action for protect their reserve area them, and so also for fetch the one day where they go cut them, tick them, and even go plaster them bush them day. You and the boy I get the story.
We all witness the current spate of degradation. Now we national protected sites them, talking about the Western Area Peninsula National Park, the Okutamba Kilimi National Park, we're not the oldest national park in Sierra Leone, talking about Lake Somfon, talking about Yori Bay, the massive degradation of the mangroves. This all really they affect the rainfall patterns, the weather patterns. They affect even the food production. They affect we heavy one. You know, of course, we all don't now suffer the consequences of climate change. You know, so we get a lot of problems then where they accompany then kind of destruction where they happen on our national sites then. A lot of partners them, we come representatives, we can represent their own institutions, them don't prefer several remedies for address the situation, this kind of situation here. So like but key among those recommendations now the issue of government owning the process, trying to ensure that the government really puts their foot down for ensure say they then implement and enforce the legal frameworks, whether a policy, the laws them in the country we concern environmental protection and conservation. So this really very important for we as Conservation Society of Sierra Leone, and as well even the one that we come attend the function. So we set the Add With Young Voice Day for ensure say government really pay attention to the national sites them. They're very important, not just for conservation purpose, but also of course for the purpose of ecotourism, national development, etc. We lose a lot of biodiversity, plants and animal species, to deforestation. And we see also the kind way flooding they happen across the country. In Freetown, particularly, we don't really bear the heaviest brunt of deforestation, as well as the consequences the way they fall away, like flooding, mudslide, landslide, etc. So all of them here, so people that we can attend this function don't call on government. The Ministry of Environment particularly, and in specialized agencies them for ensure say they enforce the laws them we concern environmental protection and conservation of the country. The country, much as we rely on government for enforce the laws them, we also they ask that we communities them we serve as watchdogs for make sure say we treat the environment well, because if we not do so, anytime we hit the environment will hit back at we in multiple folds, and we suffer more.
All right, Jetel, well, he talked to the Sierra Leone Kuji investment and how then they develop the youth them, on job creation.
Usman Fore, me the deputy manager for Sierra Leone Guji Investment Company. Nothing this way we don't know we dream. Since where Guji start for work now this country, the year 2004 when we established now this part of West Africa, not only for can work or for fair money no more in the country now we plan. We plan was for help people because after war we brothers, the youth then as Sierra Leone not get anything where they learn where they not the mind for do except fight and other things. So Guji become for make it try for change and help the government for change their mindset then they in people that forget carpentry workshop, then zinc department, aluminium, PVC window, and plenty other things. And indeed, we try our best. Now men they will be the train. Out of them men then they will be trained at that time. They some they don't left Naya, they don't go out. Thank God today. A hardly let you meet Chinese company na Sierra Leone where you go ask from the top, the first 5 where Guji training not the inside them. Okay. Because any Chinese company where can Sierra Leone they hunt the Guji training workers them. So we don't do this before. Okay. And they tell you for let go do investigation or let go search that all companies where they now in Sierra Leone when a Chinese company as he talk for Guji, you must get somebody the way they tell you say yes. When a senior man go there, we go say yes. Now Guji are trained. Okay. So we embark on more training people than even for fair money. Actually, not only 6. In fact, we need. Okay. But everything is starting. Yeah. This one when me boss, Mr. Jeff, when a Chinese he come up with this idea, he share it with me. Myself by the idea say yes, that would be good because we don't train men them, and not everything will be no more with men. Yeah. Women they also need for the try. So with that reason, we sit down, meet Madam Selu, and we able LUC in our Ross Road, then talk. So they come up with that one. They come with a team. They meet me. We all sit down. We say, okay, now that we want for train people them, they say let be first a police wives them. The reason the police and the work yes they hand, But when we look at our country now, the police or security sector, really the government they try, but not too much. So if all what they get when a salary, then all they go, the woman and other families, woman on the work, it depend on that salary no more.
Yeah.
We say no, not to that no more go be. So we ask now, say, okay, let we start with the police wife. Even though plans there for others, sectors them, to help them also train. So with this.
Alright, now so we go put the curtain down. One for tell that thank you for one the watch the program. Continue for watch them because they always bring surprising things here for now. One for tell we colleague them plenty thank you when they want to see the insight into the program. We want we colleague the name Lester Peak with themselves they play their own role for there we broadcast to now. Plenty thank you to Tamba Bangura 90 on camera. We get Victor Kuma, we get the text for we. Suleiman Samoa, they on control. We get Josephus Congo and transmission supervisor Fasonamo. Sote we go meet back the producer na Lucian Ganda. Sote we go meet back again on Friday. The name na Dan Mosiri. Bye bye.